Hey guys, welcome back to the Vault Clan channel. My name is Jane, and what you guys are watching today is a solo triple DNA bomb by Vault Jeep using the AK-12, and I have to say it is really nice and refreshing to see a gameplay not using the BAL-27 or the ASM-1. I am really guilty of that because honestly, I only use like 3 guns on Advanced Warfare. But anyways, if you guys do enjoy this gameplay, be sure to give it a thumbs up. We would all really appreciate it here. So anyways, today I actually wanted to talk about how not to talk to a girl. And the reason I decided to go with this topic is because I'm constantly getting messages on Twitter where people are like, how do I approach this girl? You know, like I really like her, blah, blah, blah. And I'm kind of like, you know what? Let's actually do an entire video just dedicated to that. So before we even go on with this topic, I have to say, as a girl myself, we are not complicated creatures. A lot of guys seem to get that impression that we are hard to understand, and we're really not. And when we say the little things count and that they matter, they really do. For example, when it comes to a simple text message, just one message lets me know that you're thinking about me and that you actually want to talk to me. So something as little as that just really goes a long way. With that said, my first tip for you guys is to put your egos aside. For example, cocky guys. I cannot stand cocky guys, and I have mentioned this so many times. If you are talking to a girl, leave your egos at the door. Seriously, it is just, it's not cute, it's not impressive. I get that you're confident and that's great and all, but you need to tone some of that cockiness down. My next tip for you guys is to never compare a girl that you're talking to an ex-girlfriend. It is just really tacky, and it just makes the girl feel like shit. And I'm actually going to go into details about that. And the reason I wanted to go into detail about this is because my friend recently went on a date with this guy, and within the first 30 minutes, he was comparing her to his ex-girlfriend, and it honestly just gives the impression that you're not over her, that you're still stuck on her, so you don't want to give off that impression. Now, my next tip for you guys is more like a what to do as opposed to a what not to do. We like adorable gestures. For example, if you're at the mall with your friends and you see a really cute girl that you're trying to talk to, make an effort to actually try to talk to her. So if she's walking into a store that you normally would not go into, for example, like Forever 21, Victoria's Secret, make up some lame excuse to go in there. Say something like, hey, I'm shopping for my sister and you have great style. What do you recommend? Don't say it word by word like that, but just come up with something along those lines. And honestly, she'll actually be flattered that you actually went into the store. You went out of your way to actually try to talk to this girl. Little things like that really do impress a girl, so just saying. And my last tip for you guys is to never flash your money in front of a girl. I recently encountered this working at Buffalo Wild Wings, bartending, and this guy walked in, literally dropped a stack of 20s in my face, and thought I would be impressed by this. He started talking about how much girls he gets and how much money he makes, and I'm kind of like, do you really think that I'm impressed by this right now? I just stood there and I listened to this guy, and I'm just like, ugh. But anyways, hopefully you guys did find some of these tips helpful. I know they're not a lot, but if I can think of some other ones, maybe I'll do a part 2. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, the gameplay, the commentary, whichever one it is, be sure to give it a thumbs up. We would all really appreciate it, and we will see you guys next time.